Good afternoon. Well, there was one thing that I omitted in my last speech to you was the automatic transmission. That's a booger bear to tackle. I figure when you're doing that, you ought to wait for about 17,000 miles. And then you've got to get under there and pull that pan off, pull the bolts off so that you can drop down one side of it and let the oil come out of it, and then slowly release the bolts, letting the oil come out of it. You have to have an oil catch fan that's bigger than the pan itself. So that's also a mess. But today is 8th the 29th, 2023. It's Tuesday, 10:20 a.m. And I've been kicking myself because I didn't talk to you about the automatic transmission. When you pull off the pan, you're going to find a bunch of gray sludge in the bottom of it. That's clutch material. And you're going to find a magnet down in there that has picked up a bunch of material from the gear wear and the clutch just the pieces of clutch and different things that have come loose from it. If you find any big things in there or big shiny parts of gears, you've got a real problem. But hopefully yours won't be that way. And you know, it's a 4-hour job cleaning it up. Got to use a little bit of diesel in there to clean that stuff up. You got to clean that magnet up because you want it back to shiny, brand new when you put it in there, so that it can start collecting more shards. Some people want to go ahead and they want to drain their torque converter too. You have a drain on your torque converter. Now, for those who want to do that, get a manual on your truck. That's the only thing I can tell you, because draining the torque converter is a different kind of animal, and doing it by oneself is a little difficult. So in the torque converter there's a drain plug, and you can drain your oil out of there too, but it doesn't hold a heck of a lot of oil, probably 1.5 quarts, and it's hard, you know. You're looking at a 5 or 6 hour job trying to pull that out and get that drained. So I hope I haven't discouraged you from doing it. Car makers have their own mileage on which to change the oils. Well, car filmmaker would love to have you come in there and do it with them. Their intervals. I like to do it with my intervals, and 17,000 seems to be a good interval to have it. Now, like I said, or you can do it, you can get a manual and follow the manual's instructions on when to do it. But it depends on how you run your car too. You know, if you're pulling a trailer every day, or pulling a trailer once every couple of weeks, you know, you might go a little longer than 17,000. But the sooner you get that new oil out and get some fresh oil in there, you know, new to the car. Of course, if you're buying a used car, you probably want to change all the oils when you get it, because you don't know when they've been actually changed, unless the guy was just a super duper mechanic guy and wrote all that stuff down for you, which I found very few of those in the world. So you can do it. I know you can. Now, let's see if we can get a little bit of weather radio. I don't know. Just depends on how the atmosphere is, I guess.
Around the region, DFW Airport, mostly sunny, 84, southeast at 5. Paris, sunny, 81, very
that was better, but no cigar there. It wasn't perfect, but it was better. Let's have to drink a Dr. Pepper on that note.
You should have paid mothers.
I'm finishing up on my blog here.
Fuck it.
Well, my roommate woke up. I wasn't that a surprise. He had some very nice things to say to me. I'm real proud of him. Well, we're going to have to let this go for right now. But I did get in what I wanted to say about automatic transmission. So maybe it'll help you in the future. I've messed with a few of them. Never rebuilt one. But here comes with the volume. So I'll see y'all in a little while. As soon as he has to go to lunch. So there we go. God bless you.